Today, or I'm gonna say tonight because it just came. So I have a very amazing part for this car, and it is a really nice part. I mean, I already have a custom one, but now we have one that's even better than this one. Or yeah, it's gonna be it's better because you know it's gonna give me more space to work in the engine bay and more things to do here, since one is way bigger than the other and the other one shorter. So and I'm not gonna show you guys yet or anything like that, so I'm sitting over here, I'm setting up the camera and everything like that, ready to start doing a time-lapse video of how everything went. But I am really happy that this part just came. We've been waiting for I don't know how long. My dad isn't here yet, so I'm gonna just start ahead and hoard all the process and everything, so all he has to do is just come here, see it on the car already. Well, I already put everything. But without further ado, let's start getting into this video and showing you what arrived that I am really excited about on putting inside the car. So it is a brand new intake, yes, but as you can see, apart from this intake, that the runners are shorter and the intake plenum itself is fat. So, you know, that pretty much makes up for this length of the runners being short. Unlike this one where, and by the way, this one brings the runners and the intake plenum, unlike this one, which is just the intake plenum itself, and the runners are still the factory ones that the Corolla brings. So, these are longer, but, and as you can see, these are longer, and then put this together also takes away space from this. So, I don't really have much to work with, especially that the throttle right here is getting blocked by many things. So hopefully, and I don't have an idle control either, because you know it doesn't fit, because you know I have my radiator fans right here crashing right with the throttle and everything. So now with this one, I should have enough space, since the runners are shorter, should be around, give me a little bit more room. Hopefully I could be able to put on my idle control, but I don't know if I really need that or not, because my car's been running perfectly fine without it. So overall, yep, it finally came. CNC Innovations made this guy. So this is a custom 2ZZ intake plenum and runners, because this is it's two-piece as well, but it brings both the plenum and runners. Like I said, short fat runners compared to my factory runners, and just an aftermarket plenum. So here it is, completely made in a CNC machine. Overall, so CNC again. So it also brings a gasket and everything like that, obviously, plus another gasket for the throttle and a sticker. So that's going to give us all the horsepower that this guy should be making because of the sticker. Overall, can't wait to start putting this bad boy on. And look who's here, my father is. So now you know I got to start getting into the breakdown process, take away my strut bar, remove the no, I don't have to. All right, fuel line, you stay on. You're good. Overall, start taking everything apart. Throttle, intake, everything that's in the way. Start taking this bad boy apart, and see you guys later once I put everything on. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and this time lapse that I make. Peace. Before I start tearing everything down, I still haven't even started. Well, my dad came here, so here he is. And well, he just came from the mailbox, and we got some. Oh, there one fell. Titanium little strut part.
Strut tower nuts.
Strut tower nuts. Overall, these look really badass. Happy endings. Yeah, that's gonna be like, we're just sponsoring these guys. Because
well, yeah, we're supporting them.
We're supporting them, yeah. Overall, because everything we have on the car now is say happy endings. There you go. You see, this one's gonna say happy endings as well. It says it in English and Japanese. Plus more. Like overall, they have a lot of nice stuff for your cars. So there we go. We got the little sticker up here that says happy endings. Now the license plate cover and some titanium strut bar nuts that are going to be putting on the car. So without further ado, let me hurry up and taking everything before I keep getting distracted. we're back. So she is on, or almost on. We still got a
longer bolt.
Yeah, we need longer bolts, and we have to do some clearing. So where's that little like pipe for the oil that returns?
This one. So modifications needed for the CNC manifold to work. You will have to remove this pipe. So it's in the way, it hits it, and it won't let you put it on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this bracket off. We're gonna cut it around here, and we're gonna cut it around there. So then we're gonna run a new hose,
a flexible one,
and then you can make the room. Because you can reroute it to install the, and then the dipstick.
Same thing.
We had to remove this piece of the bracket, and since it's already off, we're gonna change the O-ring. We might paint it, make it look nicer, and then we can reinstall it. But we need to get rid of this ear right here, and then we need to find how we're gonna tie it up so it won't move or come off, so it's easy to check the oil and stuff. Right now, those are the only two things that have to be modified in order for it to work, and longer bolts. So
yeah, longer bolts.
You will have to remove
because the gasket is thicker.
You're gonna have to remove the long stud for the factory manifold. Has to come off, and once you do that, you will have to remove the short one that's still there. We gotta remove it now, and then change everything for longer bolts. So ain't gonna be no more studs. Everything's gonna be bolts. So once we get the new bolts and we modify this, we should be able to finish everything up, and we'll give it a test. So stay tuned.
So as of right now, it looks nice and pretty in there, but we can't use it. Unless, well, we still have this gasket here. The only reason why we need longer bolts is because that new gasket, that thermal gasket, is thicker, way thicker than that little thin one. So unless we use that one just to test it out and get a feel before actually having to upgrade everything, well, we still have to upgrade everything either way, is because of that little gasket. But yeah, so not gonna be 100% complete. We still gotta modify those two things, and then we could have some fun with that new intake. Overall, it does look really good, and
it does look really awesome.
It looks really nice. Yeah, you got your CNC. Like now, this one you could tell that as aftermarket. The other one, R9K is facing the fans right here, so you can't really tell. You see it, it's like, oh, it looks factory because of your runners. But little did they know, it had a aftermarket plenum. Overall, CNC kind of looks like the ones from the Civics have, where it's sideways and you see it now. Great style. Looks really good in person. So, and now we just let these guys, dry up as well, because there's still some Loctite on the intake plan. Overall, so this is just part 1 then for the video. So part 2 coming up someday. Peace.